Welcome to In 5 Minutes. Now we'll write a program to display given pattern for n number of lines where n is input from user. This pattern we already discussed in the previous video, that prints 1, then new line 1 2, new line 1 2 3, new line 1 2 3 4 and so on for n number of lines. Let's see the program practically over here with TurboC. We have started with hash include commands, then main. We define I and j variables for nested for loop, n variable to input the number of lines to be output in the pattern. Then our program starts with inputting n, that is number of lines. Then the for loop, outer for loop goes I equal to 1 to I less than equal to n, I plus plus. Assuming n is 4, I will change 1 2 3 4. And the inner for loop is controlled by the outer for loop by j equal to 1 to j less than equal to I. So as I is 1, j works for once. As I becomes 2, j works for twice. As I becomes 3, j works for 3 times, and so on. So the output should be 1, then 1 2, then 1 2 3, and so on. Now let's try and run the program. Go to run menu and select run option. Suppose you want to print 5 lines of output. We'll press 5, enter. So the output is not the way we expected. The output is totally wrong. Now why it is wrong? It has given a big number over there. Is it so? No. If you observe carefully, the output is 1, 1 2, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5. It has output the numbers exactly the way we wanted, but it has not generated the new line between series of numbers. And what we missed was putting a new line after for loop of j. So here we need to put printf with \n. So now with this \n in proper place, now the output will be correct. Let's try and run. Let's input 5 over here again. Press enter. Yeah, now the output is correct. It's 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 and so on. Now observe one thing. There is no spacing between the digits because we have written printf %d j. So every j will be printed one after other without any spacing or new line, and then after printing loop of j, it prints new line. Now here we'll make some change. I'm putting a space after %d. So there will be number printed with space, again number printed with space. So between each digit in the output there will be space. Now let's try and run it again. Let's input 5. Now the output is 1. There is 1 space 2. Then you can see 1 space 2 space 3. Actually there is space after 3 also, but that is not visible. Then 1 space 2 space 3 space 4 space, but that again last space is not visible. So you can see spacing between the digits. Now according to the output expected in exam, we should put the space or without space in that %d in printf. Now let's go for another change. Now here the loop is going 1 to n. Let's modify this loop that decrements from n to 1, and let's see what happens. Or first let's guess what will happen here. I'll put I equal to n, I greater than equal to 1, I minus minus. Now assuming n input was 4 over here, then I will be set to 4. So the first j loop will go j equal to 1 to 4. So output should be 1 2 3 4. Then I decrements, j has to go 1 to 3, so output should be 1 to 3. Then again I decrements to 2, j goes from 1 to 2. Then again I decrements to 1, output should be 1. So it should be decrementing outputs now. Now let's see working. Let's put value as 6, and now you can see it's printing 1 2 6, then 1 2 5, then 1 2 4, then 1 2 3, 1 2 and 1. So the outputs are decrementing. Now remember 2 points over here. When you write the first for loop that goes 1 to n, that is I loop goes from 1 to n, the pattern will be incrementing in size, because as I increments, the number of outputs generated by j loop will be incrementing every time. And as I value decrements, the j loop will keep decrementing in the size, that is decrementing the number of values to be output. So the pattern will be shrinking in size. So there will be so many patterns will be writing. Just keep these 2 notes with you. When you write I loop 1 to n, pattern will be incrementing. When you write I loop n to 1, pattern will be decrementing. Thank you.